Hello, I'm John Paul from Fedco Seeds Organic Grower Supply. Today we're going to show you how to set up a drip irrigation system. And we're filming here with a grower who knows a thing or two about doing it right. I'll let my friend introduce himself.
Hi, I'm Tom Vigue. I've been farming and/or gardening since the mid-'70s and gardening here at KiwiHill Farm since the early '90s. And I started using drip irrigation in 1999, so for the last 27 years I haven't had to drag hoses and oscillating sprinklers all over the gardens, and I no longer deal with wet foliage and water pooling in the footpaths. All the water goes to the plant's roots where it belongs. So I encourage anyone to use drip irrigation.
Thanks, Tom. For all you drip novices out there, don't be daunted. The system is logical, the parts connect in a clear sequence, and most beginners have it up and running in an afternoon. Let's walk through it. Every drip system begins at the spigot with 4 components. These protect your water supply, protect your drip tape, and get water to your garden at the right pressure. The vacuum breaker. This threads directly onto your spigot or the end of your garden hose. It prevents backflow, making sure water from your garden can never siphon back into your household supply. It goes on first, always. The 200 mesh drip filter. Even clean municipal water carries fine particles. Without filtration, that sediment builds up and clogs your drip tape. The 10 psi pressure regulator. Your home water pressure, typically 40 to 60 psi, is far too high for drip tape. The pressure regulator steps it down to a steady 10 psi. The mainline hose beginning. This adapter piece screws onto the pressure regulator and accepts your mainline tubing on the other end. Now you're onto your 1/2-inch mainline tubing, the backbone of your system, running perpendicular to your beds. Seal the end of the tubing with a mainline hose end. Next, use the purple punch to make a hole in the mainline where a bed begins. Insert the pointed end of the drip tape fitting into the mainline, then connect your drip tape, the thin, flat tape that runs the length of each bed and releases water every 8 inches. When connecting drip tape to a fitting, push the tape fully over the mouth and tighten the collar firmly all the way down. Cap the end of each tape line with a drip tape sleeve end. Slip the end of the tape through the narrow end of the sleeve end, sliding the sleeve about 4 inches in from the end of the tape. Fold the last 1 inch of drip tape back onto itself, then fold it back by 1 inch again, so that you have 3 layers of drip tape stacked together. Slide the sleeve fitting back to enclose this folded tape. With drip tape, the white stripe should be facing up. That's the side with the emitter slits. Always cut the tape halfway between slits to keep your connections from leaking. And use wire hold downs or earth staples every 10 feet to keep the tape in place. Or you can bury it like Tom's showing here. How many lines of drip tape per bed? It depends on your crop. You could lay 1 line for each plant row, or you could situate the lines in between planted rows. Turn on the water with a low flow at first and walk your rows. You're looking for steady drips along the tape and no leaks at the fittings. That's it, your system is running. A good general rule is to water deeply and infrequently. And don't be fooled by what you see on the surface. The wet spot may look small, but underground, that moisture spreads out wide like a cone as it moves down through the soil, reaching far more of the root zone than it appears. Before you order anything, we strongly recommend taking measurements and sketching your garden and your proposed irrigation layout. This helps ensure you have all the pieces you need. Drip irrigation lets you water right where the crop roots are, none wasted on paths, foliage, or sprouting weeds between the rows. And you've got your time back. Once you're hip to the drip, we think you'll stick with it. Tom has for 27 years.
And Fedco is a great source for all the parts you need.